Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Isle of Man in the UK. This is John and Mike's MMA Corner.
Okay, Jake Willyard, you are taking on Jeff Rittenhouse at Shamrock FC on the 30th of January. Like we were saying, you know, festive period's over. Santa, I hope, delivered what you wished for. I assume you asked for a massive win on the 30th. A big knockout or submission would do you, sir. How was your festive period anyway, with training and everything?
Training's going good. I'm training with a whole bunch of different people, mostly family. It's training MMA and first routine MMA, working on my cardio and my stand-up. My ground game's looking pretty good. Just fought December 19th, matter of fact.
Oh, nice. So, you say your ground game's looking pretty good, so do you focus a little bit more time on the stand-up then to kind of balance everything out?
Yeah, I work more on my stand-up for this fight and then my ground game, because my ground game's not, I mean, it's where I want it to be, but it's not where I should be. I ain't at the top yet, but my stand-up's a little bit not off, so I'm trying to work on that. I mean, I work on everything. I just mostly focus on my stand-up right now.
Well, the good thing as well, you've got plenty of time to work on your MMA game in the sense of, because you're in the amateur ranks, you can take your time to just
find your way,
yeah, experiment in fights, and just, you know, you can have a win, you can have a loss, you can just mess around there, and you can really start to, you know, learn your craft in the amateur ranks, which is very useful.
But yeah, you can spend time covering, you know, filling those holes in the game that, you know, every fighter has coming through, you know.
Yeah, that's my main thing, is to focus on my holes in my game and to work on submission defense and pretty much just work on everything I feel. I've studied Jeff, and it's just going to be a good fight.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure you and Jeff are going to come and bring an A game, let's say. And with the year beginning, we've had a few guests on, we've been speaking to them. What's your do you have a plan or a goal for 2016 where you'd like to end up at the end of, say, December time? You know, where would you like to establish yourself as?
I'd like to at least 1 or 2 more years of amateur fighting and stay in training and just focused on my amateur right now. I'm not where I want to be to even think about going professional anytime soon. I want to make sure I'm ready. I don't want to just jump into something and get myself hurt or, you know, start losing. And it's just, I had a good year. I had an okay year last year. I took a lot of fights on short notice, and I just love the fight. I love the sport.
Yeah.
I was going to say some very wise words there. Sometimes people take the leap too soon, or they don't. You know what I mean? Like they see the gold at the end of it, and they want to sprint to the gold rather than take the long path.
There's
and
a lot of
learn on the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of pro fighters that have been fighting for a while, and they said if the amateur system that's around now was around when they were around,
yeah, they would have spent a bit more.
Yeah, they would. Well, no, they would have had it. They wouldn't have fought amateur before.
No. They
so
literally sort of came from another art and jumped into MMA.
They said that they would spend a couple of years fighting within the amateur ranks to, like you say, build up your skills and just develop yourself before they went in.
Here's one for you. Forrest Griffin's first fight was against...
It was a really good fighter, and I can't remember who it is now, and it was a legit name, and it's going to piss me right off.
First name was Dan.
Yeah, Dan Henderson.
Dan Severn.
Dan Severn, there you go.
How's that for a first fight in the pro ranks?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the pro ranks. Here's Dan Severn. He lost, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, I think you're right there. Concentrate on the amateurs, because the good thing is you do get to scratch and start again, you know, with the pro ranks. And at least you go into the pro ranks ready to take on... You know, like, obviously, you continue to learn throughout your fighting career, but you enter that pro ranks as ready as you can be, you know.
Yeah, that's all I look forward to. I'm not trying to jump into anything too fast, and my amateur record's 7-10, and I'm just trying to focus on that, start getting my wins back up, and I took a lot of short fights, like short notice fights, and it cost me some, but then it's just a learning experience. It's not about wins or losses, amateur. It's just I'm looking at it as a learning experience to teach myself better, so when I do go professional, that I know what I'm looking forward to.
You say short notice fights. We've heard stories where people have literally had their shorts and gum shield in their bag, and they're there cornering someone else, and they've been pulled into fights. So talk about a short notice. You know, it's amazing some of the things that have gone on, and you think to yourself, in a few years' time, that will be a thing of the past. You won't get anything like that.
You won't be able to get away with that kind of stuff.
No. There'll be a minimum time period, you know, where you'd had to have proved weights and things like that, you know. But no, it seems like, you know, you're taking care of yourself a bit more, and you're probably going to give yourself a bit more time before you go into these fights now and come in fight ready
and have that preparation, the correct preparation for your fights.
You know, which will then set you up for the pro ranks.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to having only a couple fights this year, like 4 or 5 fights maybe, if that. I just want to focus on my training and make sure I'm at the top of my game for every fight, and I want to put a show on for everybody. I just want to fight and have fun.
Yeah,
I take my training serious, and I'm healthy. I'm eating healthy and stuff, and I just came off a win December 19th, so I'm looking forward to something back in the cage.
So a good end to the year then.
Yeah, I was going to say, with your training then, do you look at your videos of your fights and then analyse what needs working on, or do you how do you kind of break yourself down and improve yourself? How is it done?
I watch my videos over and over again, especially after training. Before training, I watch my fights just to see where I'm messing up at and to see what I need to fill in on. And my coaches help me out a lot with that. And I work on what I need to work on, and what stuff that I don't need to work on, I still work on. It's just cardio is a big thing that's got me like that, but it's so much better than what it was when I first started fighting, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it is one of them things. The cardio and the muscle kind of endurance does come with time. You know, when you start doing the grappling and the jits and the transitioning up from the takedowns, it takes time. Because when I first was doing it, I was exhausted. You know, within less than 30 seconds, I just felt like my arms were like lead. And over time, you start to realise that you need to be more economic with your movement. You start to realise how you can still be effective, but using less energy and less effort. And it just takes time. And eventually your cardio does go, it really does improve. Like I used to roll for like 1 hour, easy, straight, without even bothered. Wasn't even tired.
It's like in the early days, you can sort of go like all in on a submission and just blow your wad and then that's you gone. You know, there's no gas filling station. In the middle of a fight, you've only got that cardio to last you for the fight, and you learn patience and like John was saying, that economic sort of effort, if something's not going to happen, there's that how much effort you put into making something happen, and so you seem to be learning as you go along, shall we say?
Yeah, you will get better. You'll keep growing.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to, is to keep growing. I mean, yeah, you care about your amateur record. I mean, you train every day, day in, day out. You eat healthy to fight because it's something you love to do. And it's a fun sport, and I love it. And I look forward to fighting again.
Hey man, when you love it, it's easy. It's not hard. When you love something like that, it comes easy to you when you come to train. Look, like we said, you're fighting on the Shamrock FC card. You're throwing down. It's going to happen. You're taking on Jeff Rittenhouse. Can you let the people at home know what your social media stuff is and how they can maybe jump on and give you a bit of a support and following?
I got a fan page on Facebook, Jake Wrights Out Willyard. My Facebook's Jake Willyard. I don't have a Twitter yet. I'll be making one here soon, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so what about any sponsors out there helping you out?
4-Star Hooligans, my gym. I'm getting more sponsors as I go on.
Good stuff. And what about your training partners, coaching, any kind of friends, family, people that have helped you out?
Yeah, I want to thank my brother. He's helped me step up my training, and he's made me so much of a better fighter. We fight next to each other almost every card. Like I said, we both just fought December 19th, and it didn't turn out the way he wanted to, but he did a good job, and I really look up to him a lot. My dad helped me. My cousin Ted in St. MMA, Shelby Graham first to MMA. I want to give a big thanks to Kane for everything he does for me and looking out for me and my health. And I want to thank Shane too. They're good guys. And so is Rob Dodger and all them for Shane. They look out for me, and I talk to them a lot.
Sounds like you got some good support there, and it's great to hear. Look, have a great fight, have a great time, enjoy the whole weekend, enjoy Shamrock FC card, and look, have a great 2016. I hope everything goes well for you for the year coming up, and I hope you get what you want out of it. Okay, buddy?
Yeah, thank you, sir, and I appreciate it, and look forward to talking to you guys sometime in the future.
Fingers crossed. Thanks, buddy.